Hello Life Path 33, I hope you're well today. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so I'm Melissa and this reading is done in 3 parts. So the first part will be where I shuffle your cards and, talk a little bit about Life Path 33. It is like very basic, about your personality and things like that. The second part will be the actual reading itself. And then the third part will be where I put 3 oracle cards, and then you can get to choose which one you want, or you could choose more than one if you wanted to as well. Right, so let's talk about Life Path 33. Well, for starters, the Life Path 33 is a combination of the Life Path 11 and the Life Path 22. So this in itself is powerful. It's because Life Path 11s and 22s are also master numbers, as you're probably aware. And yes, so the combination of these two together is very powerful. You're known to have vivid dreams as well. And very strong intuition. So it can really, you can be a real spiritual giver as well. So therefore you can offer spiritual comfort to other people. Now if you don't view yourself as a spiritual person, you may just find that you're very good at counselling, like friends, problems, good at problem solving for people, but coming from a place of really coming from the heart centre. So the Life Path 33 is known as the master teacher as well. There's many reasons for this. One of the reasons is that Jesus lived for 33 years, but it's also like the tree of life, that has 33 steps to wisdom. And then we have the Kundalini energy that goes up the 33 segments of the spine. So you are known as seekers, you're gainers of knowledge. But this is for humanity. It's not just for your own personal knowledge. You have this intent on helping others. Helping people as a whole. So humanity. You have a very nurturing instinct, and you have a non-pretentious aura about you, and a high emotional intelligence, and this can create selflessness within you. Now if you're listening to this and you're thinking there are aspects of this I don't connect with, that could be because that you've just not tapped into it yet. Okay. As we go through life, we tap into more and more aspects of who we are as a person, and we get to know ourselves properly as we grow. Okay, so this is your reading now. I'm going to start with your general energy. So the general energy you have is the 2 of air. So this is the 2 of swords, and this is in reverse. So this tells me that you may be feeling a little bit out of whack at the minute. Just over the next 7 to 14 days, it's concentrating, bringing your thoughts into alignment, bringing them into balance. Now this is quite usual for a Life Path 33. Because you do have this heightened awareness, and you're living in a world that's not aware. A lot of people are not aware. So this can sometimes be quite challenging. So it's like you have this, the chaos around you, but at the same time you have a way of peacefully moving through it. So it's that you can keep an inner peace around the chaos, I think is what I'm trying to say. So your second card is the is 16 and destiny. So the number 16 is the Tower. So this is in the mind. So this tells me that there is going to be some sort of tower moment within the mind. So these are the thoughts, the mental body. Okay. So something is going to be some thought process you've been having, or some belief system you've been having, that isn't really based on anything solid. So it's more coming from an ego based, or it's going to eradicate, it's going to fall, it's going to crumble. It could even be killing off ideas of yourself that are not true. So if you've been having any negative thoughts about yourself lately, which I feel some of you might be with getting the Two of Swords in reverse, you know, you're going to realise this is not your truth, and these negative thought patterns are going to start to dissipate, they're going to crumble, because they're not built on a solid foundation, okay? So these could have come from childhood, they could have come from society, they could have come from somebody you're around at the minute, but wherever they've come from, they're not they are not the truth of who you are. Life Path 33, you're going to be seeing that, and that thought pattern's going to be crumbling, okay? So this is going to take you into number 12, the hero. So the 12 of fire, or the 12 of wands, is the King of Wands. So, you know, the King of Wands is, the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is the ability to create beauty. So now so this is in your emotional body placement, okay? So yeah, once you sort out these thought patterns that are creating some imbalance at the minute, you're going to be really creating beauty that is useful. It's going to be, your creativity is going to start to really shine through. You know, any innovative ideas that you have, you're going to be feeling more confident moving forward, new ideas or ventures. But it's also something that you know, there's a feeling of urgency there, and it's in your emotions. So I feel, you know, this is a really good thing, is feeling all this. But if you are feeling urgency, then just remember, you know, to try and go with the flow a little bit more, and just not allow your emotions to get too heightened, because you are much better working from a calm emotional state, and you are a highly emotionally intelligent person, Life Path 33, and so, you know, this is something I know you're aware of. So yeah, keep these ideas coming forward, and it's one's energy, so that is taking the inner personality and bringing it out into the 3D reality, or into the material world, okay? And that is all brilliant. So yeah, move forward with that. Just watch you're not getting too impatient, okay? And that's setting you off emotionally. That's the only thing with that card. That's just a little bit of a side bit of advice from that card. So this is your direction from spirit, and you have the King of Air. Now this is an additional card. So the air is swords, and so this is number 14. So it's the King of Swords, sorry. So yes, it's sorry about this. It's just these cards work a little bit different than the natural tarot, and I get a little bit confused sometimes. So yeah, the King of Swords. So this is the ability to bring calm authority to any situation. And it can be helping of somebody who's very logically minded. So if you do find yourself in a bit of an emotional heightened state, or you know, whilst you're trying to balance these thoughts, it could be a male, somebody with heavy masculine energy, who's very logical thinking around you, who can help you, or even somebody like an author reading a book or watching a program, you know. But it could be yourself as well. It's direction from spirit. So this is what is needed to be able to keep yourself calm, is to go into that logical mind, either through yourself or through, you know, reading, as I said, or speaking to somebody else who's quite logical thinking. So yeah, it's using that logic to bring out these ideas and to bring these passions forward and to create in the outside world. Now, for your inner guidance, you have the 9 of Air. So this is the 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords is it can be an anxiety and worry card, and also dreaming. Now Life Path 33s, you are known for vivid dreams. So yeah, so just watch that at the minute. Just watch your dreams. And yeah, you might find they're getting more vivid. So maybe do some sort of dream journal, or you know, it might be trying to show you something or giving you clues what you need to leave behind in order to move forward, or showing you the things that you're worrying about that you don't need to worry about, or even giving you insight into why you're worrying about them. But yeah, so this is about your dreams. You connect to your dream world at the minute. That's the message I'm really getting through. Life Path 33. Don't just write your dreams off as dreams at the minute. Just look for them messages, because they're trying to show you a way through any issues you may be having, and also how to let go of anything that may be causing you worry, anxiety, anything like that at the moment. Okay, so for your final card, you have the Queen of Water, which is the Queen of Cups. And this is a really beautiful card to finish on. So this is emotional abundance. And I mean, you're highly emotionally intelligent as well. So, you know, when to have that emotional abundance, this is where you're at home. Like when your emotions, you know, it's not like having really heightened emotions or low emotions. Just when you feeling the beauty of connection of self and others, this is where you really, really thrive. And this card is all about that. The Queen of Cups, really beautiful card. It's also connected to Venus, the planet Venus as well. So you know, it's love, it's beauty. It can be with people, it can be aesthetics, intimacy as well. So you may find yourself craving intimacy or acting to bring more intimacy into your life. If you've not got a partner, for some of you this could be coming forward, or you just might start feeling that, I want to be like creating intimacy with somebody, I want to bond with somebody, or deepening any existing bonds. This card is like an expression of love as well, and it's nurturing others, which is something you absolutely thrive on. So any of these not negative, but thoughts that are out of balance, I can see that these are going to be coming. This section of your life is going to be coming to an end, and you're going to be tapping more into that beautiful emotionality and coming more from your heart center. And this is going to help you, just get more enrichment from any friendships, relationships you have, or even doing anything that you enjoy. You'll find yourself connecting with it a lot better, and feeling more gratitude as well will come out. This card also represents inspiration, inspiring others. So this, because it's a court card, this could be another person who's inspiring you. So this could be somebody that is like, somebody again who like similar to yourself, has a high emotional intelligence, and they are around you and helping you just to see things a bit differently. We've got a lovely balance going on here with the King of Air and the Queen of Water. So the King is the master of the thoughts, and the Queen of Water is basically the master of the emotions. So this is a beautiful balance coming through. So this card, which is in, because that way round, this card is all about balance, and it is sword energy. So it's the mind, and it's balancing, as you can see, the light, dark, the good, bad, right, wrong. It's taking them into balance, not being in one or the other, and just having a very, a clear mind and having clarity. So I feel, because of the rest of the cards that have come through, by the end of this next 7 to 14 days, this card that come out this way is going to be turning right round, okay, and being in that beautiful balance. So that's what I get most from your reading. Now I'll pull a couple of oracle cards for the general reading, and then I'll bring the 3 oracle cards where you can choose your own little mini reading if you like. So we'll just get a Moonology card, because you're highly intuitive, and the moon and intuition go hand in hand, so it's always good. The energy is gaining momentum. So that's a really good card to get. Okay, so yeah, so the energy is gaining momentum. So anything that you are hoping to manifest, now is the time to bring that forward. When energy is gaining momentum, it means that you're going more into a light body, you're going more into the positive aspects of life, if you like, because positive energy is lighter and faster moving. So this means that, yeah, you are definitely moving out of any imbalance or any worries that you've been having, or, you know, if you've not been feeling any clarity, you're going to be moving out of that, and it's gaining momentum. So this might be a really fast shift. You might just one day just sit there and the answer comes to you and you're like, and then that's that problem solved, kind of thing, you know. I'll get you one of these as well for the main reading. These are the Ancestors and Angel cards. These are really beautiful earthly cards. But I do feel with your reading is mostly about bringing things into balance, and especially starting with the mind. That's where your main focus should be, in the mind. Ooh. Stargazer, set your sights higher. Well, you know, you're a life path 33, so, you know, the universe is your limit, if you like. You know, you can go as, you're boundaryless as well. That's the other thing with life path 33s. You are boundaryless. You just like to push past boundaries and push past boundaries and push past boundaries, you know. So yeah, set your sights higher. You might feel a little bit grounded at the moment, and I don't mean that in sense of, you know, feeling at one with the earth, grounded, safe. I mean, like, you know, I can't think of the word, like a bit stuck, maybe feeling a little bit stuck. But don't worry, because this is going to be moving, and yeah, because set your sets higher, Stargazer. Okay, right, so that was the main reading, life path 33. So we'll move these cards out of the way, and I think we'll finish on this beautiful Queen of Water energy. So yeah, so that was your last card. So this is the outcome, and that's your last card. And as you can see, it's a really beautiful, empowering card there. And we will now get your oracle cards that you can choose for yourself. So you can choose 1, 2 or 3. Choose more than one if you feel drawn to more than one. So you just want to choose, and then, or you could pause it if you want to, if you need some more time. I'm going to turn cards 1 over now. So we have 2 cards. So the first card is Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Okay. You're going to be doing that anyway. You are definitely moving through this negative mindset. You know, it's definitely going to be happening. Right, so synchronicity. There is no such thing as chance in our incredible universe. The coincidences and synchronicities are carefully orchestrated by your guides and angels, so recognize them as the hand of spirit. Rejoice when you notice them, for they are the angels' message to you that you are on the right path. Start to expect them and look for them. Be aware that there is a divine reason behind them, and consider what the message or lesson is. Synchronicity is also a reminder to you that all things happen in divine timing. All things happen in perfect timing, and that's what's saying with the card in your emotional placement is, you know, don't like worry about you know, let me pull the card back. Yeah, so the wand energy is just to make sure that you're not, you know, you don't feel like things aren't moving fast enough, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Right, so card 2, you have the Miriam, so Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Okay, and that's Your second card is Archangel Gabriel. You are blessed to receive this Archangel card, and your guidance is to invoke Archangel Gabriel, who works on the white ray for grace and purification. It is time to release old memories, ingrained habits, and mental patterns which lower your vibrations. Archangel Gabriel will bring order and discipline into your life so that everything runs smoothly. You can also call on him to bring you clarity and joy. You are reminded that you are a beautiful, light and wise spirit, and that only the material mantle disguises your true self. So envision yourself surrounded by pure white light. Let your pure spirit emerge and fly. Affirmation: I am pure light. That's a beautiful message. Right, okay, so the last one is hope, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So again, we've got thoughts a couple of times in these cards, and and in the main message as well. So I feel, it's definitely a thought thing that's going on for you at the moment, Life Path 33. Right, so you have joy. Joy springs from a sense of connection to the divine and is a quality which illuminates you. Your angel guidance is to cultivate this quality by seeking the divine in every situation. Look beyond the surface and seek the light in the heart of each person. Then you will become aware of the wonder of creation, and joy will ignite your life. Delight in everything, for joy is a key to enlightenment. Enjoy life. Affirmation: I find joy in everything. So that was your reading, Life Path 33. If you took anything from this reading, if you could like and subscribe, please. I hope to see you in a new reading. Take care of yourself, Life Path 33. Bye.